Alright, we're back with more Maximum Doom. We're starting the ledges. Endless amount of ledges. Because everyone loves this map. So it has to be included in every single frickin' Maximum Doom. This is easily the most reused map. Probably in Doom history. Like, no joke, easily the most reused map. And that was it. That was Ledges. It has a readme. It was made by Mark K. Gressbach Jr. It's designed only for deathmatch play. It works best with 4 players. Additional credits to Steve Berg, Douglas Hay, Bill Nowitzki, John Washburn, and Phil Katz. I guess this is the original text file for the original Ledges. You can do whatever you want with it. It took them 20 hours to make Ledges. This is Ledges 2.wad. Fuck.
I currently like. You have solved 1/7 of the puzzle.
I don't even know what's different about Ledges 2.wad from Ledges 1.wad.
Matt says he'll be here in a bit.
Okay. No.
How many of these? 1, 2.
Okay, I got
3,
it. We're
4.
good. I got it. We're good. Okay. And I got that. You know what? Instead of exiting right now, I just need to look at what they've actually changed on Ledges 2. Because I'm actually curious now. So there's an invulnerability there. That does damage for whatever reason. Whatever. Alright, that was Ledges 2.wad. It has a readme. Was it made by the same person? It was made by the same person. This is the sequel with an A, not an E.
Sequel.
Sequel to Ledges.wad.
The Steven sequel.
The Steven sequel. It's basically the same as Ledges.wad, but it has a different layout and some new tricks to get the weapons. Okay, well, it doesn't have a different layout, but good. You know what?
They added an invuln. It has to be its own file.
Yeah, again, the level is designed for deathmatch play and doesn't function well under normal or cooperative mode. Plasma rifle is nicely placed and should cause havoc in your first few matches. Additional notes, if you have any suggestions or ideas, please email. I'm always looking for new ideas for the Ledges episodes. Okay, so this was intended to be like a multi-map episode. Okay, alright, well.
Can we just get the Megawad, like the Ledges Megawad?
I mean,
when's that happening?
We basically do have. This is Ledges 2i. We're not even on 3. This is just Ledges 2i.
How many are there?
A lot.
I hope they're all just the exact same map, but with like an item changed here and there.
I mean, that was just Ledges 2, except it had a little bit different item placement.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they're all like that.
I mean, why do you hate me? Made by the same person. It's an update or an improved version of Ledges 2 with the new Deathmatch 2.0 rules. Same everything else. It took them 25 hours to make it. Great.
But they were really proud of this one map.
This is Ledges 3, finally. Okay, this is actually like legitimate. This is like legitimately different map. This is actually like its own different map now. So, good job, Ledges 3.
That's disappointing.
I love just the
like,
armor.
You deeply desired 7 identical maps.
Yes.
Yeah,
It'd be funny.
That's just how Ledges rolls. Like, why not? Oh, that's green rock. Looks really good. Come on, go up lift. So you get the plasma gun, I guess.
I was hoping for ledges to be like the Groundhog Day like megawatt, where it's just like the same thing over and over and over, just slight differences.
Yes, I agree. We should do that one day. All right, that's Ledges 3.
Post Doom 2 in Spain only, and post Blutonia.
It is the next deathmatch WOD of the Ledges series. So these are all made by the same guy. Improved placement of weapons and items to ensure optimal fragging. This level is primarily designed for deathmatch, all caps. Hopefully when the Ledges series is completed, you'll be able to have 9 Ledges episodes that will allow you to play from ledge to ledge and have hours of fun. At least that is my goal. This one also took 25 hours to make. It has a 3i update file, so we're going to use that now. Let's see what changed.
9 Ledges episodes.
9 Ledges episodes, yeah, not maps.
Not just
episodes.
maps.
They added an
One
vulnerability
legit maps.
into the exit room. Okay, that was Ledges 3i. Just same text file, but with the added, this is an update. This is Ledges 4i. There's no Ledges 4. There's just Ledges 4i. Okay, this 2 is also its own map, so that's good, at least. This doesn't have monsters in it for a change, so they finally got rid of the monsters. I feel like this layout is substantially worse than, like, the original Ledges layout. But that could just be
love
me.
waiting for lifts in multiplayer
In
maps? Is
deathmatch,
that not
yeah.
really just a ton of fun?
That's the
People
most
in
fun.
1994 clearly did.
That is the most fun you can have in multiplayer, like, objectively. Waiting for a
Are
lift.
the lifts all connected to each other? They're all
Yeah,
the same
I
tag.
think they're all the same tag, yeah. I was going to say they're all the same
I-
sector, but they're not the same height. Is there just not an
I
exit
don't know
down
if
this
that's cool or terrible. Maybe both.
For deathmatch, it would be super terrible.
one? For deathmatch, you could
Yeah,
troll, though, with
probably.
it, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to get up there. How do I do that? I go here. That's how I do that. Okay. Okay, that was Ledges 4i. Same guy. It's the next Hours of Ledge family fun. Again, he's hoping that it'll be. It took him 25 hours to make. Same text file, basically. This is next Ledges. Fuck. This is just called Ledges. It's not even
It
called.
blows my mind that like these maps took like 20-something hours back in like 1994.
I mean,
Just how much mapping is accelerated over the years.
okay. So
It's like
this
now
is,
you could fart out one of these in like a half hour.
This is just Ledges 1 again.
Yeah, because it's Ledges I, so it's just because
Oh,
of how it's been
okay.
alphabetically sorted.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So this was the update to Ledges 1. I don't even know what they did. Anyways, that's Ledges. It was a thing. We're now on to Lewis 2, or 21F. I'm going to guess it plays in 2-1. I was right. This fucking Master of Puppets MIDI, Jesus Christ.
This Master of Puppets MIDI's rocking, man. Also, hello TDH. TGH Diction. Is that an accordion?
That is an accordion. That is absolutely an accordion. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the fucking vocal stops.
Like I said this before, but like MIDI's trying to replicate vocals is always going to result in just the funniest shit.
It always is fantastic.
It never works properly.
You just have to try and find, like, the instrument that's best suited to carrying the melody of a given song.
Well, here's the problem: is you need to make the melody. But what a lot of people do is they try to make the exact vocal line, but as an instrument.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
This MIDI has fallen apart as soon as the vocals came in. This is amazing.
I think you mean improved substantially, Tarnsman.
Yeah, yeah.
On
Okay.
voice
Let's be real
is
here.
Tarnsman, AD79, and there's some English guy.
Somebody who sucks.
Oh.
Yeah. Max, more like fax, because it's outdated and dead. Oh.
Hello, 911. I'd like to report a murder on scene.
More like Ipecax, because he makes me want to throw up. That's a real weak pun.
Can I have a chain gun? This chorus vocal line is... Oh, this is damaging floor. I need to, like, not be taking all this damage. Oh my God, the fade out, like, master part. Oh my God.
I can only imagine.
Oh my God. Oh, and now we lost it because I died and I hadn't saved. Okay, I think I know where I need to go on this map now, though.
I honestly love just the random zero brightness sectors in this map.
I think that there's some cool stuff you could do with lighting.
They're super
Like
yeah.
unexpected stuff where traditionally you would expect the lighting to be a certain light level in
And then it's just not.
yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to explore with that, I think.
The power of silhouette.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's some maps that have done stuff like that.
I'm
just trying to remember what.
I did
Nothing
a lot
just
in
come to
the TNT, not TNT2, TNT Revolution map I did with Alfonso.
Oh, did you?
Generally when you have that like dark red sky, it's nice to do.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's sort of like central. Was it in that big like central area in that map?
Yeah, it was in a couple places on that map. Also, central processing, or not central processing, map 21 of TNT also does it really well with that outdoor area at the end.
Yeah, I guess it does, yeah. Would you say that, like Spain map 27 by extension also does that?
Yeah, I would say by extension as a result of, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know.
We wear our influences very much on our sleeves.
Maximum Doom? That's what my influence is for everything in life.
Yeah. I can't believe that TPH is just Maximum Doom, the sequel.
It really is, yeah. You spilled the beans.
Ugh. Everyone knows now.
Everyone knows now. Man, Creedence Clearwater has some bops. We're gonna have to listen to their discography at some point.
They have an alarming number of albums. For
I was
how
just gonna
short,
ask how many do they have?
It's a lot for a very short period of time that they were active for, because they released a band like every half a year.
Oh, did they really? Wow. What is this room? Oh my god, this room is so 1994. Okay, but like how do I need to figure out what I need to do in this room. Okay, hold on. Is there any consistency to like how it teleports me? Kind of, but no. I guess I just need to do it till I get to the one I need to be at.
Let's see, between 1968 and 1970 they released 6 albums, and then the last one came out in 1972.
Jeez.
Don't listen
At
to
least
Marty
that was
Rock.
brute forceable.
I don't know if they did any albums after John quit.
Didn't they have like a giant meltdown at the very end?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still suing each other.
Still?
Pretty
you
sure,
serious?
like,
They broke up in 72.
the members of Creedence hate each other.
Aren't
Well,
two of them
Like,
brothers?
there are different camps. Yeah, the Fogertys. John Fogerty, the lead guitarist and singer, and songwriter for all of the albums except the last one. John's brother quit a bit before their final album, and then, yeah, the band just kind of fell apart.
That's a shame. That means they don't have like a good period where like their albums slowly degrade into just complete and utter garbage, and then you just like have to ask like, why are you still fucking making this as you listen to each album?
Oh, don't worry, their final album is complete and just complete and total garbage.
Genre country rock, swamp rock. What the fuck is that?
Look, when you fucking release songs called Born on the Bayou, you're gonna get labeled as swamp rock, whatever that is.
I have to look this up. Swamp. What, the link is taking me to Swamp Pop, whatever the fuck that is. Okay. Sure.
You know, for however aimless this map is, it doesn't seem like particularly bad.
No, there's some interesting stuff on here. I mean, that teleporter grid made me smile. If I was
Got some
stuck,
ideas at least.
if I was stuck in that teleporter grid for a little bit longer, I might be like very agitated and angry at this map. But as it is, nah, I'm good. I think it's fine. Oh, I see what I need to do. Okay.
I am quite surprised at the use of Spartan 3 and Marble.
Are
for
you
what-
though?
Yeah, because it looks like it's
These feel like
attempting-
default textures, maybe.
Yeah, but it looks like it's attempting to be an outdoor map.
Oh, like they meant to use grass, but they just like didn't have it. Was grass just like a Doom 2 edition?
No, there's grass
Was
on
it
the.
in Doom
No,
1?
no, actually, no. There grass. The floor texture, yeah, that is on the Doom 2 only textures.
Right. Okay. So I guess their marble
Okay.
here was just they're trying to make it look like grass.
Yeah, they had to sub in the best they could do.
Oh
I
my
swear
god.
there's better outdoor wall textures though, some variety of rock. If
Oh my
ash
god,
was
I can't
existed.
make this jump from up there. I just took all that damage for no reason. God dang it. Okay, where do I go on this map?
Don't know. I think you mean oh yes, Maximum Doom. I don't know
I
why
guess
you
I
would be
haven't been
opposed to
noticed.
this.
Error, no playlist information. Well, good for you.
Hey, Breezy. What's going on?
I need to go. No, those are all elevated. I can't go into those. And I can't go of this one.
I think that's a lot of us, Breezy. Done very little, like, over the past couple months. That reminds me, Tarns, I was gonna pass over map 26 because I just haven't done much in the past couple months on it.
God damn it, AD.
There's like just like a few area, like smallish areas left to build. Just like, I haven't really figured out what to do with them. No, not this is Spain map 26 donut.
Yeah, no, we have multiple map 26s.
There are many map 26s.
Okay. Every single project is delayed by a map 26. That's all you need to know. It's always map 26.
At least with this one, it's not the literal last map left.
It's about to be.
It's the second last map left. Oh, that's right. Breezy did finish at map 26.
I've told you guys that Habitat
Curse
2
could be broken.
was originally map 26, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, right, yeah.
You guys know, like, the supreme irony of the fact that the original TNT 2 was all done except for map 26 before everything got deleted.
Yeah, because you made map 26 and then it's like, oh. We
No.
have to delete like 2/3 of the map set now.
Yeah. There are
Wait, don't I
No,
thought,
Zazer's
wasn't this
map?
Ultra Drive also? Yeah.
yeah, Zazer's map was from the original, and parts of map 29 are from the original.
Yeah.
The office area,
They've been heavily tarnsed up.
the office area is pretty much still exactly the same as it was.
Maybe I don't remember the office area. I just remember like that big sort of like,
The office area is what you
like
can.
outdoor area almost from like the old map 10.
Oh yeah, no, the office area was in that map 10.
I completely forgot that map had an office area, honestly.
And then the ship. The ship is from the original TNT 2. And what else? Oh hey, I see that. Are those lifts, or what can I do to get? What did I accomplish by coming up here? Did I lower anything? Did I raise anything? Is that a lift? I think that's a lift, and I just haven't hit it.
You gave the author more of your valuable time. And that's it.
I mean, this is definitely the best song to be stuck in a map for a very long time about, considering that it's probably Credence's most repetitive song. Oh god, you know what, I'm just gonna pick up that bucket.
Which Credence song is playing?
By My Back Door, or down. What the heck is the name of that song again? I know the chorus. I don't remember the
Down
name
on
of
the
this.
bayou?
No,
No,
it's
down
not.
on the corner.
Down on the corner. Thank you. Yeah, looking out my back door. No. It's looking out my back door.
I was looking at my back door.
Yeah. There we go. What the fuck? Was this supposed to be the exit and there's just no exit? What?
Oops. Let's see, single player, yes. Oh, it should have an exit. But I guess not.
I've been everywhere now. Haven't I? Alright, hold on. Let's open this bad boy. In the Doom builder and see if there actually is an exit. This was what, Lewis.wad? Yeah, here we go. Boom, Doom 1.
Lewis 21F. Well, I guess it's 2-1 for E2M1.
Oh, no. Okay, that wasn't an exit. Okay. Alright, that was a different line depth that it intended to do. Okay, so I'm good. We're good. It's not the exit. It just seems like it should be the exit because it just randomly obscured what the fuck it actually did. Pardon me.
Gesundheit.
There was the exit. Opened randomly on the complete opposite side of the map with no indication as to where that was. Okay, that was Lewis.wad. It has a readme. It was made by Lewis Beard. My wad is a huge canyon with 3 mountains, so it was indeed intended to be rocks. That's what the Startan 3 was intended to be. Various caves and tunnel complexes, spiral staircases, and a teleport grid, traps, and a really long scenic view. Ideal for solo play or deathmatch. Lots of hidden nooks and crannies. Playing deathmatch on that map sounds fucking awful. I think it's fairly easy, even on UV, but I didn't make it too hard. I wanted to be fun, and so it is. Enjoy. Additional credits, Deviant on IRC. I actually read that as DeviantArt at first. It was like DeviantArt existed in 1994. What? It took 16 hours to make. He had to remove a few trees to keep his computer from slowing down. You may not use this level as a base to build additional levels, but you can distribute it, so id Software not getting sued. Most recent modifications were to remove a few extraneous trees and make a few of the darker areas lighter, and to make a couple of rooms darker. Don't whine, it's just 2 rooms. Open the door and back up into safe lit area, you cowards. Besides, it's not that dark. Smiley face. Okay, well, I move kind of fast through the teleporter grid, but you'll get it. Any apologies, blah, 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 blah. Nothing fun. I only just woke up, so I miss a lot and played very hastily and casually without concern for deadliness or accuracy. I basically slob through the level and do everything. Enjoy. Okay.
Nice.
I love 1994 readmes. They're the best.
This guy
Also,
is
you
a
got me
military
looking this
man.
up now. You got me looking this up now. DeviantArt was founded in 2000.
This guy is a military man. Lewis at c2d2e2.wes.army.mil.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. This is LK Death version 1.1. I would say it's a deathmatch map.
Even flow, it's not gonna stick around, don't it?
I would say it's a deathmatch map, but it has 400 monsters in it, so I highly doubt it's a deathmatch map.
Oh.
But I really hope that when we get to the README, it is a deathmatch map.
Deathmatch map / prototype slaughter map.
Doom 1 slaughter maps are awful.
It's so blue.
I'm trying to think like how those would even like function. And the only answer that's coming to my mind is poorly.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's not gonna be 150 hours, just way less to go through in the
Yeah, the Doom 1
Doom 1 folder.
The Doom 1 folder is thankfully substantially less than the
Like we're already like almost halfway through, aren't we?
It's about 40%. Let's see. I have. Oh, I can't be bothered to count. Actually, no. This should be easy to count.
Like this
We
is only
are
like
on
what, part 5 or
file-
6 of playthrough?
Okay, yeah, we're about halfway through. This is completely a crappy way of measuring it, but there's 374 files in the Doom 1 folder. and we're on file 146.
That's a fine way to measure it because we're reading the text files, so effectively we go through each file.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we're about halfway done.
When you going back to just shotgun all of the Doom 2 text files, that's like a great time to me.
Yeah, we'll maybe do that. I mean, we might find
How
a
would you
fascist
even do
bunny
that,
rabbit,
though?
so you never know.
Like, are you just gonna just read out all the text files on top of a black screen, or are you just gonna have like something going on?
I don't know. I
Stream notepad. Stream just notepad and slowly highlight the text as you read it. The highest form of entertainment.
We're doing this on the hopes that we find one text file that's as good as betray.wad.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, was that
Pretty good.
with,
That was the Shakespeare fucking like 4-hour long like story for a single map about like the ship, and then the ship explodes and the guy wants to go see his wife, but he can't see his wife because the ship's exploding. And then he flies through space.
yeah, but are we gonna get any more readmes with fascist bunnies?
I mean, that's also the text file swastika really enhanced that readme.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I have a
I can't remember the
man.
rabbit's name.
Fifi. It was Fifi the fascist bunny rabbit. Yeah.
Okay. What great naming.
I don't think a rabbit's even capable of that.
I think that if you tried hard enough, you could make a fascist bunny rabbit.
You know, first they're binkying and then you get them onto the hard stuff. Okay, TMD. In one of the text
not
files,
familiar.
Hold on, what are we talking about? Yeah, okay, and yeah, one of the text files, a dude dedicated the map to Fifi, the first fascist bunny rabbit, which apparently is his bunny. And then he put a
I cannot
giant,
remember which of them it's in.
and then he put a giant text file swastika at the end of the text file. You know, as one does.
Frozen.txt.
This was in an officially released product. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
The mind is Fifi. Fifi is not the mind, and there's swastikas around that.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, I have a chain gun. How long did it really take to know this existed? Like, what do you mean?
I'm going to assume like it's referring to like just the Doom 1 maps.
It took
That-
whenever that guy informed me that the Doom 1 maps were not the same as all the Doom 2 maps that were converted, or the Doom 1 maps in the Doom 2 folder that were converted to Doom 2.
It was like a few months ago, I think.
Yeah. This enemy combination right here really highlights how great the super shotgun is and how much not having it kind of sucks.
Donut's
known
calling you out on this.
No, I didn't know. I legitimately thought that they were the same maps.
He thought he was done.
I
You thought it was out?
legitimately
You got
thought I
pulled
was
back
done. Because there were so many Doom 1 maps in the Doom 2 folder, I figured like, oh, they just converted the Doom 1 maps to the Doom 2 folder to bloat the size. That makes sense, so that if you had Doom 1, you could play Doom 1. And if you didn't have Doom 1, well, you could still play Doom 1 because it's in Maximum Doom.
It's not all going to like function properly, but it's there, you know.
Yeah, you can't beat 3 of the levels, but yeah, it's there. So, knowing all that, I just assumed, and I think I checked a couple of maps that were duplicate, that the Doom 1 folder was a duplicate of the Doom 1 content from the Doom 2 folder. But it's not.
He's not.
This hanging note right now. This hanging note. Oh god, that's so good in MIDI.
I still don't really understand how those hanging notes like that happen, because I don't think something like Sakaiju even lets you do that.
I think it's something to do with how Doom interprets whatever's going on in the MIDI.
Maybe.
Because, like, if I download that that 9 Inch Nails MIDI that has that one, like, 4-minute-long note, and I just, like,
yeah,
it's not present in just the actual file if you, like, listen to the file. Or, like, you load the file up.
Weird.
Oh yeah, these are all going to be Muzz files. Since they're from before Doom natively did MIDI files.
No, the jukebox MIDIs are
Well, the
MIDIs.
jukebox, yeah.
Wait, the jukebox MIDIs are actual? I don't fucking know then.
Yeah, because he just downloaded them from whatever. Or like just grabbed them from
I
whatever.
literally Google, like, terrible pop song MIDIs and then just start, like, just pilfering whatever will let me download it. And then, like, a couple of them are from other Doom map sets. And I think a lot of them are also from Maximum Doom. Like the Beat It MIDI, that's from Maximum Doom.
Ah, yeah. It's fantastic.
Oh, good, light amp. The best power-up. Okay, did I get anything out of this giant, like, outdoor excursion?
What's the kill count looking at? Like
234. So we're making progress. I didn't get a yellow key, though, yet. I need to find a yellow key.
I need the yellow key.
Have you saved?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I just hadn't.
I did again. Please tell me I didn't.
Cool.
Like, I should have not saved because I'm just trapped in here. Where do I have a switch to hit? I need a switch to hit.
To be honest, I think it was good that they were kind enough to put the light amp goggles in the game. You know, it gives you a free state for the hacker. That's pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're cooking with gas. I wish there was a way to make the light amp goggles amplify brightness by like a set amount instead of a hard.
Yeah, that'd be super useful.
Like if
Is
they
that a thing you can do in like ZDoom?
probably.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Like if the light amp
Yeah, they
goggles
can't do
just
that in the-
increase brightness by like 42 or whatever. Don't ask me why 42. Okay, where do I go? I don't know where I go. Okay. I feel like there's something I'm missing. I need to like hit this, I think. Is that a switch? This is still raised. I went in here and did this one. What else do we got?
He's ass 50 next month.
There's another ass.
I
Wasn't there
guess
one-
so.
Wasn't 49 not that long ago at all?
I still need to play 49.
Okay,
49
yeah.
is tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, 49 is tomorrow. Okay. Where the fuck do I go?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They got rid of Joe Ilya recently, like the Nazis they are.
Why would you get rid of Joe Ilya?
What did he do? What
I
did
believe he was
do?
actually he was trying to do he was trying to just edit other people's maps,
Joe.
which is a very I think
If I recall correctly, Joe
Ilya
Ilya edited you. Joe Ilya is the best. Okay.
There was someone in Joy of Mapping, I think it was like Joy of Mapping 4 or something, he was trying to like edit other people's maps without permission and add in just weird just decorate items for no reason.
He was editing people's maps mid compilation. See, that's part of the fun.
I love the idea. Okay, it's like you're editing speed maps as well. It's like what's the point?
Where do I go?
I wish I had the confidence of Jolia. Your name is Punch You in the Face, man. You could just do whatever.
Oh, cool. We got Punch You in the Face, man, in stream. Fantastic name. Right up there with Washing Machine Enthusiasts.
Can't wait for the Punch You in the Face, man, Megawad.
What did Punch You in
Please
the
make it happen.
What did he make? He made something that I played, and
He made a few maps in 2048 VR.
Oh, that's
whatever
right. Yeah,
that was.
a decent project. I like that project. There was some good stuff in there.
I
That's where
forgot that
Washing
this,
Machine Enthusiasts came from.
I forgot the fucking opening blue area even existed.
Yeah, that's how long we've been in this map. He was making them efficient for non-pistol start.
He's mad he put his maps first.
And Joe Ilya,
Yes.
absolute
Joe
champion.
Ego Ilya, as always. I love how he was brought back. Like, was it like last year or something? He was let back in because
He was let back in
or was it
earlier
year?
He was let back in earlier this year.
This year,
Um,
and then like it took a couple months for him to get
No,
removed
it was
again.
like 2 weeks, wasn't it?
It
that?
was really it was a
Was it?
very short period of time.
I don't know. My perception of time has just been so fucked by this year.
Yeah, 2020's fucking.
Like, it wasn't not even a month.
It was definitely under a month. It was like, it was 1 to 2 weeks. It was because he immediately started trying to throw out the first map of.
Joe.
I don't
Joe
even
never
remember
changes.
what the map he was trying to get rid of was.
It was Ultimate Doom and name only, like E1
Map
M1.
1 or whatever. Oh yeah, E1M1. He thought that he made a map and he was like, mine's better.
No, Breezy P wasn't editing someone's map. He was trying to replace someone's map that was already, like, that position has been solidified for a good years now. And, like, the original map is fine. It does what it needs to. And then Joe's like, but is it, though? I think I can do this better.
Good for you, Joe.
Good for you,
You
Joe.
know what?
You know.
Hold on. Do I go through this way, maybe? Fuck, where do I go? It's been a while since I've been this lost in a fucking Maximum Doom map.
I'll give Joe this. He still has a lot of enthusiasm for mapping. Just that kind of misguided, I think.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Matt.
Evening.
What's the beer of the evening, Matt?
The beer of the evening. Oh, did you hear the church key in my hand? The beer. The beer of the evening is a classic. It is Goose Island's Bourbon County, and that is an amazing beer. It's the batch from 2019, so I'm having one of those.
You don't have some bizarre turkey and cranberry beer?
No, but
Wow,
I
Matt.
wouldn't.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
He does it, but he's gonna be looking for one now.
Although I will say that cranberry makes a good lambic, so I remember Sam Adams having like a cranberry lambic in there.
What did I do to make that happen? Hold on. What did I
What?
do to actually make that happen? The map progression. I like made it progress, but how? Like I don't know what I did in any tangible sense to make that happen. I went through
Well-
all the same doors that I've been through. I went through like nothing changed.
Truly, Maximum Doom is a mystery.
I didn't press use on anything
Also,
new.
Holy shit! This idea kind of reminds me of
The Scar.
Caesar's Mayhem map. Yeah. Man, I can't believe Zazer's stealing ideas from like 26 years ago.
Damn.
Wow. Fucking
Can't
lowering
believe he's
floors.
super hack.
Patent on lowering floors.
fraud.
Patented by whatever the fuck this is. Like, what is this?
Get me Universal Music Group's lawyers. We're going to lawsuit. Fucking it used 3 of the same notes as my song. Fucking rip off. Sue them.
So,
It's
speaking
okay.
of,
Sorry, you go.
I was gonna say, speaking of like song talk, so like this afternoon, you know, I've been setting up for Christmas. This is like 'tis the season now. Set up my tree and lights and stuff near my window and whatever. Make it all Christmassy in my apartment because I don't know, I like that time of year. And I usually put on Christmas music while I'm doing it. And I went through a contemporary list, and wouldn't you know it, Train actually has a Christmas song.
You know
And
what?
it's fucking terrible.
I'm sure it is. Is it lyrically a masterpiece, though?
It is. I mean, if I remember being puzzled by a few lines in it. I think it's called. What is it? I wonder if I think it's called "It's Christmas." I think it's just called "It's Christmas."
I don't know, I'm looking up. They have a song called "Shake Up Christmas."
Oh, that may be it. Yeah.
Shake up Christmas, guys. Put it in a blender. Turn it on
Yeah,
for
let
like
me-
2 minutes. Pull it
Shake
off.
up Christmas. Is
Shake
this-
it.
Yeah, it is. Ho ho ho! Shake up the happiness. Wake up the happiness. Shake up the happiness. It's Christmas.
Okay.
Is this like the cheery Christmas version of Get Down with the Sickness?
No, but I mean that would be amazing, and that would chart #1 in the UK.
I really want to hear a fucking Disturbed Christmas song now and how just terrible that would be.
I really want to hear the Neil Cerciega remix of the Train song with the Disturbed song
Oh my
for
God.
Get Down with the Christmas.
Get down with the Christmas.
Come on, your mother, get up, get down with the Christmas.
Ho ho ho.
Santa has a gift and he will give it to me. There you
Okay,
go.
Pat.
Done. Fucking done. We're writing it.
Terrifying.
Oh, I missed you. I missed you, Bourbon County. You're the only good Goose Island beer. Although the Honker Ale is okay.
There's still 80 monsters in this map. Fuck. Oh, I got Ching and ammo though. And I have a backpack, which is the most balanced item in Doom. And having a backpack is good because then you don't run out of ammo. And running out of ammo in Doom is bad because Doom is balanced to always having ammo, and therefore you should just play with infinite ammo on because Doom is always balanced for having ammo because each... I don't remember what the rest of the fucking random ass tweet screed was.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
what that is. That being said, it's really funny hearing you say this, considering you made a map where you had infinite ammo and also your weapons were hyper fast.
Backpack in Doom considered harmful.
That's some
Only
niche
programmers
joke.
are gonna
Hasn't
understand that
Archaic
one.
recently been playing where like all the backpacks are replaced with BFGs?
Yeah, it's a pretty easy to hack and patch to like put together. You just copy one definition to another and make sure the backpack has the same order number. You're done.
All right, that was not a deathmatch map for sure. In fact, well, let's hope that it is. This is LK Death V1, made by Alan Boast. He went to Purdue. He's a poor, suffering graduate student in chemistry. Lake of Death, or Lake Death is the name of this. Rather large PWAD file that features a large lake with some nasty surprises. Watch your back. There are no areas with 10 cyber demons, etc., and there's no weapon more powerful than the rocket launcher. Well, there should have been some areas with 10 cyber demons. It took them 40 hours to make. Known bugs, none. Full caps, 2 exclamation points, but let them know if you find any.
Okay.
Editors use Doom Editor for Windows, parentheses, the real thing. Okay.
2.5 beta.
Yeah, 2.5 beta. You may distribute this file. No id lawsuit
Wait,
this time.
Authors may not use this
we're
level
safe
as a
this
base
time.
to build additional levels. So.
Yeah, but you can distribute it. I don't care about the base part unless we find a version that's edited of this by another author. Then they're in trouble. It's his first
You
map.
have to be, but you have to be part of the group that has been wronged to start a class action. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So, this is his first map. He'd greatly appreciate any comments, both positive or flames. If you'd like to have this level modified for deathmatch or cooperative, I will gladly do it. I have no one to play with or against, so...
Well, you know what to do, everybody. Make
Right.
them do that.
Yeah.
20 or so years later, 25 years
Everyone
later.
grab your
just
time
make 'em-
machines.
Yeah, grab your time machines. I really would like to see that map in deathmatch. Your comments will determine whether I will spend any more time building WADs. Okay, this is
What
longmatch.wad.
if he just doesn't get any comments, so what does he do then?
Just doesn't make maps anymore, man.
Yeah. Pursue that post-grad degree that apparently he's been pursuing.
I should look at I should try and find if these people who are at educational institutes are actually doctorates or whatever now and have done any serious research work.
Yeah.
I forget, is it Google Academic?
It might be.
Google
If they
Scholar.
haven't, if they haven't, killed it.
Are you a small town girl, Matt? Living in a lonely world?
Living in a lonely world?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I take the midnight train to anywhere.
That's good at least.
But sometimes you don't.
Yeah, but
Sometimes play it
because
safe.
other times I'm a city boy born and raised in South Detroit,
Well,
taking the midnight train to
Yeah, it
anywhere.
depends on the day. You know, sometimes I
I'm
feel
glad
more
that you
one,
have that,
Sometimes I feel more the other.
I'm glad you have that flexibility, Matt. That's important.
It's 2020, okay?
It is current year.
It is indeed current year. I like these Hall of Mirrors. They are fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Oh, nice, like right on the edges there.
Yeah, right on the edges there. All right, that was long match.wad. It is just actually called long match.wad. It was made by Shane Boyer. It's made April 21st, 1994. This level has been refined over the course of a couple weeks through heavy playtesting. Well, yeah, I'm sure that heavy playtesting really caught those Hall of Mirrors. Hopefully, an optimum blend of enemies, ammo, health, and tricks, as well as physical design has been achieved. Please email me any comments to the email address above. It's a deathmatch map, though single player is supported on level 1 of play. Mid-size, so that players run into each other often. All the areas have multiple connection. There are no traps. 3 big rooms nicknamed the prison, the skull room, and the arena. Alright. These rooms have various windows, teleports, and interconnecting passageways between them. Plenty of health, ammo, and armor to go around. Designed as a long-lasting deathmatch level. There are 3 weapons in the multiplayer game are the shotgun, rocket launcher, and 1 chainsaw. That sounds miserable. In single-player game, a chain gun is added. 3 secrets, including the Happy Room. Longmatch.wad replaces level 1 of episode 2. I did make it through all the ledges. Yes, it was pretty quick considering that they're all one map and there's an immediate exit. Single player, it's designed to be moderately hard, but it shouldn't be impossible for Doom veterans. The only skill level that has single player item placements is Ultraviolence, and then the command code to do that. Multiplayer increases the amount of health and ammo, decreases the number of enemies for those who like to play deathmatch with enemies. This level should allow for respawn at the same time. The enemies are there to annoy you. Multiplayer setups for all skills, so depending on how much damage you want to take, choose accordingly. Item placement, blah, 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 blah. There are 2 problems. First, there is a point where going from one sector into a door where the screen momentarily will turn black with speckles. I've run the latest BSP node generator on the WAD file with no change. I've seen this effect in other WADs, but don't know what to do to fix it. Doesn't affect gameplay. Second,
Wait, black screen with speckles when what, sorry?
Going through a door. I don't know why that would happen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. Second, there's a wall in the Happy Room. Believe me, you'll know what room I'm talking about when you see it. It's transparent in the sense that you can shoot rockets or plasma through it. I set the line defs to impassable, but without success. I don't know why this happens. Still doesn't really affect the gameplay.
I feel like Happy Room is the new man cave.
Happy Room is... I missed the Happy Room. Like, I gotta go find the Happy Room. There's no way that he says I'll know it when I see it. And I definitely didn't encounter any room that I know it when I see it.
It didn't make him happy.
Oh, I see the Happy Room. It certainly is a happy room.
Hey,
Is it like the
It has a smiley face.
the happy? Oh. That was gonna bring up that room from fucking Doom -1.
Yeah, it's a happy room. Okay. Everyone had a this is lostdeath.wad.
Every map now needs a happy room. I agree.
It looked like something from Snood. Remember that game that everybody installed on their computer that was, you know, totally
Oh, this
a
has
clone
multiple
of
maps.
Puzzle Bobble?
Snood. I do not remember Snood.
Genuinely no idea what that is.
Oh, man.
Oh, I was hoping that these
I
were
like those
just...
floating shell boxes.
I was hoping that all these gargoyle blood fountains were pouring directly into the blue carpet. But they weren't.
We need to get more creative with our liquids. We need the gargoyles just vomiting out blue carpet.
Yeah, why not? Come on, get it together,
That'd be a
everyone.
thing that happens. Jimmy, can you get on that?
Yeah, where's our... Or like brown hug. Let's get creative,
Whoa.
guys.
Is that a fucking self-ref?
I think
Yeah,
it is
nice.
a self-ref.
A nice little invisible
Someone's
floor there.
flexing a little bit.
Self-referencing sectors were just like what you did back in the day when you wanted to show off. Is there an exit in this map? It looks like I think I see one.
What would you say people do nowadays to show off?
Map. Actually,
Yeah.
actually make maps.
Actually make and finish a
Yeah,
map.
yeah.
Yeah, and but then they also have to like throw in a whole fuckload of like detail and stuff that will completely kill renderers and
No, just making a map
Map
is
and just
flexing.
making it very
we are
boring.
being super called out here.
It's just making a map is all that it is. That's the ultimate flex. Actually producing content.
I feel like now it kind of is. Although I don't know, you know.
That's not just for you, Breezy. That's a global call out.
Damn. Look, meanwhile, Tarnsman over here is nearly done basically 2 full megawads.
Oh, like friggin' like Jimmy's been like I think working on like everything except Square.
Yeah.
I don't mean to call him out, but like he's like it's not really a call out. I don't know. He's still like super prolific and stuff.
Make it a call out, Matt.
No, I'm not gonna make it a call out.
Be like, get your ass back on Square, like I am doing right now.
No, I'm definitely not. I
That's
have
the
other
joke.
things I'm working on.
Working on
You
Square.
say you were doing some like vanilla mapping there.
Yeah.
I was.
cool.
I was with Otex.
Okay, so
by
this
Old
map,
Europe
those
Movement.
maps were actually called Lost in Paris, deathmatch version. It was made
What?
by Herve Benville. Okay, there is single player. It is boring with an exclamation point. Okay, so he says new music, yes, level 2 only. A pack of 2 levels only made for deathmatch. You wanted a place where you could have some fun fighting each other. I hope you got it. This is a sequel of a PWAD I still haven't released. That's always a good thing. You know, releasing the sequel first. That was the Jetsons way. Should be out by the end of the month, with sounds, graphics, and music removed. Thus, this PWAD is sort of a pre-release. So it's a sequel prequel. Big brain shit right there. He spent a week on the first level and just about 2 hours on the second. Tell me what you think of the frag while flying effect. I think he means the self-referencing sector.
Yeah.
He made the music on level 2 by himself using an AWE32, a GUS, and a Roland keyboard and Cakewalk Apprentice. It's inspired by 2 Unlimited Zero Hit No Limit. May their new album be as successful as their previous.
Perhaps did we listen to it?
I did not listen to it. I'm loading that
I
shit back
guess
up right
we
now
have to
so
now,
we can
yeah.
listen to that. Yep.
God damn it.
This is going in the jukebox. This is absolutely going in the jukebox. This is 100% going in the jukebox.
Very old school techno.
I mean, it's inspired by 2 Unlimited, so that makes sense.
All in all, this doesn't seem like a bad deathmatch map, really.
I mean, for 1994 now, it seems like a pretty good deathmatch map. Hold on, I need to go grab that out of that. To open Slate up.
The jukebox expands.
Extract.
Well, if it's I mean, I guess if it's
Oh, hold
in
on.
Muse format, that should still be fine.
No, I just convert it to MIDI in Slade, so it fucks it up even more. You know, for optimal experience. Jukebox MIDIs, throw that bad boy in there. Okay, all right. So that was that. Where are we in the text file? You can use it to make new levels as long as you give them credit, and you can distribute it. No lawsuit. A very special thanks to the wonderful crew that helped him get it where it is now, for giving him very convincing arguments on how to improve the level. A bunch of email addresses, including Lord Jim 718 at AOL.com. Thank you very much, Lord Jim. Hope our next episode is gonna rock. Of this, I'm almost sure. You're so talented. Okay. Sweet. And then just various credits. All right, that was that was Lost in Paris. This is lurker.wad. Underrated unit. Everything's playing on E2M1 lately. And of course, is this an edited Ledges? No, it's not, but I get paranoid.
I'm impressed by the fact there's actually a circle.
Yeah.
Multiple.
There are
even.
many circles.
Yeah.
I like that mid-text thing there. Where it's like brown-green on one side, but like mid whatever on the other.
This is from one of the Team TNT authors. Okay.
Is this
Wait,
from the guy
really?
who made map 5?
From the Hanger guy? I don't know. Look up who made Hanger.
Because I remember there being some like circles in that map as well.
It
That felt a lot
is
like that.
the human barbecue guy
Oh really? Map 2.
mapped,
Oh.
which is like a really
Yeah, really.
really good map.
Yeah, it's not bad. I really like map 2 of TNT.
John Wakelin. Huh.
Well, here you guys go. Write this down if you're gonna make a John Wakelin map for.
For Final Doom the way it
Final
did,
Doom the
whenever
way-
that's coming back in the next 5 decades.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. When we get back to flexing by actually making content.
I mean, you've been flexing a bunch by making a lot of content. Just the rest of us haven't.
Yeah, well, doesn't do any good when it's not released content.
It will be soon.
There we go.
Like, there's not much left to go unless we just TNT to it. But you won't let that happen. Like, I'm sure if Marcaic wasn't so dead set on like finishing map 26, you would have just done it already.
Oh, I legitimately, if he had another map in TNT2, like if it wasn't gonna be his one map, I would have already done that. The only reason I'm not doing that is because it's his only map.
Remember when he had 2 map slots?
I do remember that. I guess there's no exit in this map. Okay, so that's a cool little deathmatch map, I guess. Lurker.wad. Yep, it's made by John Wakelin. It's Lurker's Paradise. He's a Doom junkie. I have not had one productive day since my first deathmatch. Note, he designed this with alt death in mind, so it should be fun in normal mode. It's a culmination of everything that my victims, I mean my friends and I wanted to see in a deathmatch level. Lots of running room, large open circular rooms with wide twisty hallways connecting them, great sniping positions, and many lurking spots. I'm a lurker at heart. Okay, well,
This is
does
before the
that
term
mean?
camper. It's camping.
it's camping.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
camping. It's before camping existed, man.
Sounds so much more suspicious.
Yeah, I'm a lurker, bro. I'm gonna lurk in
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it means like just.
My
going around,
friends
but
call
not-
me the lurker.
I mean, like, yeah,
Fucking
you're just,
lurker with his op sniped me.
Yeah.
you're just like around, but not engaging in any action.
He's a lurker at heart. There are no safe spots, quotations around safe. No matter where you are, you can always be snuck up
No
on.
safe spaces here.
Yeah, you're never safe from the lurker. Everyone gets the shotgun and the chain gun right off the bat since they make for the best battles. The rocket launcher and the plasma rifle are there, but you have to find but you will find they're very difficult to acquire without taking a lot of damage. No BFG. Anyway, just download it. Hyphen between down and load, and have fun. Additional credits, id Software. In parentheses, if John Wayne were alive today, he'd be a doomer. Fantastic game.
I'm killing some pilgrims. Wait, no.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's up there.
That's up there, man. That's a good one. That goes in. That one is pretty fantastic. I gotta
Did
say.
people like dig up some like shit on like John Wayne saying some like pretty not
Probably he's
not,
old. It
not
happens.
not safe for this generation.
John Wayne was very racist, yes.
Yeah, what can you expect? He's John Wayne. But he'd be a doomer, and we know what doom board he would be using if he was a doomer.
Oh god.
We know which one he would have gotten super banned from.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Brendan Weber, Rafa 0 divided by 00L Quinnet, authors of DEU, Colin Reed, they saved his wad, my friend.
Oh, that's another name, I think. Colin Reed.
Yeah, he's the
Colin
author
Reed
of
is the
BSP.
BSP author, and I
Yeah.
think he worked at Argonaut along with Dylan Cuthbert. Raphael Quinnet is like
Oh shit!
He's
Oh
very
shit! We got a good
early
one
on.
in the copyright. Anyways,
Mm.
so single player, I guess, if you want to figure out the whole thing before you play your friends, but boring. Cooperative, no. If you don't deathmatch, you're just pretending. Deathmatch, yes. The ultimate opponents are the ones who think. No difficulty settings. Demos replace none. I didn't want to make this too heavy to down-load. It took him 12 hours, give or take a week. There's no known bugs. You may use this to build your own WAD, but you have to upload the results, or if you upload the results, you have to give him credit and take blame on your part, and email him to let him know so he can look at it. You may not use this WAD to make money in any way. Same goes if you include this in any collection of WADs for distribution. It in trouble.
Uh-oh.
It in trouble.
I can't wait for like the new year to roll around and then id Software is just being sued from like 50 different people.
Yeah, let's dig up that decade-old class action lawsuit. Send him an email, blah blah blah, and then there's a bunch of stuff that didn't come through properly in the text file. That's all gibberish.
No, good of him to be like, don't make money off of my work, but then like recanting as soon as Team TNT got their shit sold via Final Doom.
Yeah, good on him. This is Living Hell 2.wad.
I wonder where the money went then. Did everybody just get like pennies from sales? I would think that like GT Interactive would get like a chunk, and then id, and then like all of the authors.
I
and Team
genuinely no
TNT.
idea.
I don't know.
Although I guess Dario and Milo Casali would have also gotten a larger cut.
They would have gotten a pretty beefy chunk, I would think, yeah.
Well, because they got the plutonium money.
Yeah.
Although I think they are working for companies now. Well, Dario still works at Valve, and then
Yeah.
I think Milo works. Where does he work now?
This is that one fucking map from Mach 2. Oh god.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Som did it. Except it's a real map. Serious.
I put something like this in one of my maps. Not gonna lie.
I know exactly which map you're talking about.
And it's actually
That
a pretty.
map is really good.
It's
Oh, that's right.
actually a
Milo
pretty.
works at Rockstar. That's where he works. I was like, I knew it was like a named company, but like, yeah.
As opposed
Yeah.
to like an unnamed company.
I mean, like a company that's just like, oh, those guys. Like it's like
Big
a big
name.
name, a big
Name. There you go. Not a name.
I'm just thinking of like the off-brand like no-name foods at supermarkets, but it's just a game company.
Oh yeah. The people who make like those bootleg like $9.99 PS5, and it's like a PlayStation 5 like case with like a screen that plays like 8-bit tennis.
Oh yeah,
Is that-
those. Like you find them at like kiosks around a mall. And
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
That's 1,000 games in one, but like
Oh,
you
did
know, it's
Soulja
actually
Boy come out with this one?
it's actually 2 games, and the graphics are different than like all the 998 others.
Well, that Switch, something happened.
It lowers the lift that I need to get up there.
Nice.
Soulja Boy selling bootleg consoles is still just the funniest thing.
Yeah, whatever happened with that? I guess
I
it
think
didn't
he was
sell
told
well,
to
but
stop like a bunch of times.
Thermo.
Let me look that up.
That was Living Hell 2.wad. It's made by Bill Waugh. He's a guy wasting his life on Doom. Oh, we've read this guy's bio before. He goes to school and plays Doom and meets girls. Wink. Description: well, I finally finished my sequel, to Living Hell.wad. This should be about 10 times better than Living Hell.wad. Have fun and look forward to my next release. You can distribute it. Hope you enjoy the WAD. He put 12 or 20 hours into that map, so please consider emailing him. And included is also Living Hell 1.wad, which, because of how the 8-digit characters work, is actually listed below Living Hell 2.wad.
Looking at this article from a couple years ago, apparently the like Soldier Boy's game console project was shut down less than a month after it started.
Jesus.
Was
But then he goes on to say,
What, the
"I'm going
Federal
to be
Trade
starting my."
Commission?
I don't know. But he then says he's going to be starting his own esports team at the start of like 2019.
Oh, good
I
on
wonder what
him.
happened to that.
I don't know. I think
Let's
he's
look
a
that up
Twitch
now.
streamer now.
Oh, look.
Esports.
Also,
at this
what is
thing.
I don't think he actually did this. I think he just said he wants to.
Did the node builder have a
The
normal one?
The node builder had a bad day. The node builder had a very bad day. The node builder had a catastrophically bad day.
Yeah, what is going on?
It killed a man. It was sad. Oh my god, this lift.
Oh,
It's like a corkscrew. I like that. It's like a corkscrew lift. And it's very, very slow.
It's not the slowest lift in Maximum Doom, but
it's up there. Yeah.
You could probably do something that looks like an actual corkscrew lift with like clever mid-texture usage.
I'm
and,
sure, yeah, you could.
Probably. Yeah.
transfers. That'd be pretty novel. This go anywhere? You're just kind of down here.
You know, you're just here. You're just hanging out. Is this a deathmatch map? That's all
It
this
is a deathmatch map.
Man, this is a little too experimental. You know why I feel like the Dwango 5 people just haven't like moved to like other dual maps and whatever? Because around when Dwango 5 was popular, this was the kind of shit that you had to wade through. Probably.
I guess, but it's like there's just better shit now
Yeah, there is. There's
than
way
Dwango
better.
5.
Well,
Yeah.
who are the Dwango 5 people? Who's like still keeping Dwango 5 alive?
I don't know, like you could just
Probably-
list anybody in the current multiplayer scene.
Probably Doom Kid and his associates.
I was gonna
Alright.
say Devastation, but he's like really for like newer maps and stuff. It's just that
Yeah.
everybody's very, very set in their ways and stuff.
This is
and,
Mad
they'll play
Max
what's
dot wad.
familiar.
I'm fucking pissed, guys.
Waiting for Rock King's future project, Max Gets Pissed.
This is just a circle deathmatch map.
I'm pretty sure that Max Gets Pissed would have to be like a WAD where you have to program.
There you go.
I would assume it's an Eternity project.
Mad
to
Max
write-
.wad. It was made by Ryan Feltrin.
Wait, Ryan Felt. Oh, he made a racer bot.
He's Australian. It's level designed solely for deathmatch play. It's based around the Mad Max style chainsaw battle with a couple
I
other
know
weapons
that
thrown
name.
in.
Ryan Feltrin, yeah.
That wasn't Mad or Max. Well, it was actually, because it's supposed to be a chainsaw deathmatch map. Lots of warps for the fly effect, together with all the fast-paced play, makes this one a must for all deathmatch fans. Won't get it in the rotation.
Yep.
There's a Ryan Feltrin who has credits on a lot of games.
Yeah, a
up to
lot, like
Black
mostly
Ops 4.
AI. Yeah. I know he wrote the eraser bot for Quake 2, a couple of other Quake mods, I think, and then he also
Apocalypse. Wasn't that the like rushed out expansion for Quake that was X-Men licensed?
This is
Yeah,
Maniac,
that's right.
Delwater.
And then he also did he also wrote, I think, the AI for Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Yep. This guy's doing shit, man.
Yeah, he's everywhere in video games if you look hard enough. Ryan Feltrin, yeah.
I mean, this is all Activision, from the looks of it.
Yeah, so I guess he's like kind of a go-to guy in like the whole.
The pinnacle of gameplay.
Nice. Just mowing down a bunch of zombie dudes.
And did Pinchy make this map?
No, when I think of like a ton of low tier monsters that you can just absolutely destroy, I tend to think of Stewboy's first Ancient Aliens map. I believe, is that the one?
You mean his only Ancient Aliens map?
No, didn't he make map 31 as well?
He only made map 31.
Oh, Stewboy made
Oh.
map 31.
No, he
What
also
map
made. I thought he made
Which-
2 maps. He made like map 10 or something like that and 31.
You're thinking of Joshy. He made map 9 and
Oh,
28.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Joshy for map 9.
Oh yeah, yeah, fuck.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Why did I think map 9 was
I looked
stupid?
ahead. To save you the trouble, it's single player, but you can't get out, so it's kind of pointless.
There's no exit?
Apparently?
Man, did I make this map?
Oh.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
That's some vintage insult.
Some vintage meme right there. So that's like the 2014.
What? This was for deathmatch? What? What?
Oh, you set the monster to respawn, and then you have respawning ammo. Also, what?
I like the
don't
random bit
when
of
you
water
guys-
under the doors.
There's a new dime sad emoji apparently.
He updated a lot of the emojis.
Yeah, he updated all the
He replaced the Tarnsman face, and I don't know how I feel about that.
There's like a whole bunch of, yeah, new diamond emojis. Well, I'm just doing this then. There we go. Boom. Done. Why is this Credence again? Because the
Why
jukebox
wouldn't it be Credence?
is on random, but it's true random, so you get a lot of, like, patterns. Fun times at Maniac Central Station. Didn't we already play something like that? I could have sworn there was something else like that. Or maybe I just, like, clicked ahead in the text files and that I read that. Sean Boubet made this. It's the first in the MCS series covering various city areas. This one is the start at the sewer and maintenance tunnels. Okay. It is indeed a deathmatch map. Fucking whatever. That's insane, but okay. You can do whatever you want with it. There are some
situation was like dire in '94.
some miscellaneous texture misalignments stemming from extreme laziness is what's listed under known bugs.
That sounds like deathmatch maps in 1994.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry, this the WAD file is timestamped 1988.
Oh shit!
Oh, wait, what?
Time traveler on our hands.
How is it the WAD file timestamped after Maximum Doom was released?
Somebody from 1988 had access to Doom.
Yeah, like that's the bigger thing.
Oh,
like
I'm sorry,
someone-
1988, not 1998. Oh,
I mean, yeah, FTPs can fuck up those date stamps all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you could date a file like anything in Windows or whatever. You could always change that last modified date or the created date.
I heard 1998, not 1998. This randomly. Oh no, this plays. Dude, E2M1 is like the fucking most popular. This is Mark
People want to flex their
M2.
ownership of the registered game.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. It's like in order to require you to have a registered version, they put it on like E2M1 or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's like completely unnecessary, really, but nah, whatever. Or maybe people were just sick of hearing like at Doomsgate all the time. And
Yeah,
like,
but now they're
maybe.
hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interestingly, this map is part of a compilation of maps by the same guy that apparently was notable enough to end up on the Doom wiki.
What?
Mark Room is a single-level PWAD created by Mark Griswold. It is the first in a series of deathmatch maps which were popular in the early days of Doom modding.
This is on
And
the
who
Doom
made the
wiki?
page? Who made the page for this?
Oh, let's see. It's gonna be like
Mark.
All right, Mark Griswold made that. It's another in the arena-like series of my WADs. There are now 3 and more on the way. This one is much more chaotic than any of the others. This WAD is basically a large dark room with weapons scattered around the pedestals. I mean, he's not wrong. However, this time, the whole room is like climbing twisty stairs. It reminds me of mountain climbing. Also, as a bonus, there is a second room of the same terrain with a plasma gun and the chainsaw. Why do people think the chainsaw is a good deathmatch weapon? There are a few obvious hiding places in the WAD, but there's plenty of room for creativity. If you like the original Mark Room, you might like this one. There's a non-co-op exit. Blah, 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 blah. Additional credits.
History.
I'll be back in a few. The dog is asking me to let her out.
Okay. 2 rooms. Madness. Yeah, I guess that is. Chainsaw would be good in keyboard deathmatch. That's true. Additional credits to Bill Chiders, Aaron Humphreys, Zinbo Wang for testing all my levels, Chainsaw Jim, Daniel, and all who distributed the great press and reviews for the first markroom.wad. You guys are cool. E2M1, sorry, I liked the colors better, is why it plays on that one. Single player, ZZZZZ, boring. I love the consistent commentary that comes with the play information when it comes to single player co-op and deathmatch, like that everyone has to really emphasize that it's for deathmatch.
Yeah, I was guilty of that too when I was making my early maps.
I just want to say I'm really glad that this map appears as map 23 of pimp.wad.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. Nothing was implemented. You can use it, so it's software not getting sued. This is Markroom 3.wad. All the best moments of this have been from the text files. The highlights of which have been someone's Shakespearean opera that he put in a level description, and then also the fascist bunny rabbit. And then there's been a couple other ones.
And now John Wayne.
John Wayne would play Doom. That
Being
was a good
Doomer.
one. Yeah. What else was there?
In the Mark Room with the stairs.
I'm now just picturing just John Wayne posting and everything else.
I would love to read John Wayne posts and everything else.
God. I could do the John Wayne voice, but I don't want to.
Says the guy who does a ton of Trump
I
impressions.
think Donald Trump needs another term, Pilgrim.
Everything's pilgrims. You should have put a ring on it, Matt. Why didn't you put a ring on it?
We gotta get Trump back in the Oval Office to own the libs.
There you go. All right, this is Mark Room 3. It's another WAD in the Arena series. Mark Room 3 is becoming his favorite. It's one room, but it has many sub-parts. The 2 main parts are the stair sections and the floor sections. The stairs are elevated above the floor sections and mostly contain ammo and armor. The floor sections contain the weapons and the teleport ladder. The ladder can be used to traverse the room instead of the stair sections. There is a green ladder which runs north and a blue ladder which runs south. Remember this. The ladder can create some great teleporter races. Now, since you're probably confused and don't know what the hell I'm talking about, play the damn level and see for yourself. Okay. It's visually appealing in and of itself. All right. I think that you'll find... Yeah, it's fine. Find this to be a challenging level for even the best Doom gods. Plenty of good hiding spots and plenty of good hunting to go around. There's a non-co-op exit, blah, 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 blah. It's the only switch of the whole level. Same people are complimented, same boring single-player thing. He likes E1M1. Sorry I had to switch back. Winky smiley face, and id Software is not getting sued. This is Mark's first .wad. Mark's with a K, not with an X.
And first, I guess, is one ST.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Just that mini map picture was
This fucking MIDI. Like, this MIDI, oh my god. The fucking gunshot. Fucking...
Oh wait, which MIDI is this again?
It's
Like,
the fucking bye 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 MIDI, and it is...
Oh.
Okay, well this is the whole map, I guess.
Yeah, the map just looks like a circle with a bunch of like random like junk in it.
That was not a marker, man. This was made by Mark Vaxman. It's a patch file designed for E1M1, designed to be only for deathmatch. Works best with 4 players. All weapons are evenly spaced. Yawn. No one gets additional credits. Oops, forgot you, Joe. Though a minor contribution. Okay, whatever. You can do
So
whatever you
gracious.
want. You can do whatever you want with the file, and it used what you expect to make it. This is mavd2.wad.
Sorry, Joe Ilya,
Yeah.
the time traveler that we never knew about. When are we letting Joe make a Pakistan X map?
We did, remember, and it was the greatest Doom map anyone has ever made.
Yeah.
But we had to get rid of it because we found that if you press the right combination of switches in the right order, the entire map changes so that the auto map says, "You gay, LOL."
I mean,
Does it actually?
if you...
No, I had a dream, Matt, that Joe
Well,
Ilya made a Back to Saturn X map.
This looks fucking cool.
This actually does look good.
Go
This
on.
entire area actually looks good. Anyways,
Yeah,
Joe...
yeah, very, very dis. I like it.
Yeah. Joe Ilya made a Back to Saturn X map, Matt. And it not only was a great map, it was possibly the best Doom map ever made. It was just so good, and we were so mad that it was so good, and we like kept trying to find a reason to throw the map out, to be like, sorry, Joe, you can't.
Oh, I saw some sector letters there. What's that? What are the initials in the middle there?
TN.
Ian for Tom Neff.
Tom Neff,
Oh.
there you go. Anyways, so there were these switches around the map, Matt, and we couldn't figure out what the switches did because, like, they would just do various random things. And then eventually we figured out, like, it was a really complex cipher code. And, like, we spent months and months and months working on it. We finally figured out the right order to hit the switches in. And, what the switches ended up doing is if you hit all the switches in the exact right order, it changed the map in such a way that when you went to the auto map, the entire auto map was replaced with just a giant, "You gay, LOL."
And that was a dream you had?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
with
man,
the
that means
amount
less
that
play less Doom. That's what it means.
with the amount that the Pakistan X team like edits maps, you could always just change it so it doesn't if the rest of the map is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would you change that? That's a masterpiece.
Okay, you have a point.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
Joe Ilya couldn't make a fucking Pakistan X map nowadays. His mapping hasn't improved that much.
Joe Ilya absolutely could make a Back to Saturn X map. He made a sequel to one of the best maps ever made.
Words don't
play-
describe the pain I'm feeling right now,
I
Tarns.
would play Back to Saturn X ABCs. Or rather, Back to Saturn ABCs.
Back to ABCs.
Back to ABCs. I play Back to ABCs, yes. Citadel at the Edge of Eternity 2 Judgment.
But when is Citadel in the engine of Eternity?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Never, because nobody maps for Eternity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Ben.
you...
When is
Sorry.
Skill Stars
Oh,
Eternity thing
no,
releasing?
we-
Man, that's more brutal than that Eric Clapton joke I saw earlier today.
No, you don't need to apologize, Matt, because I know you're fucking wrong.
Okay. That's what confidence is.
But
That's
who
what
maps
what
for
confidence
eternity?
sounds like.
There is an upcoming Skill Soul project.
I know there is an
Yeah,
episode.
when
as
is
far as
that?
I know.
Yeah.
He's been working on that for like 3 years or something now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Why hasn't Joe made Back to XE3 yet, just on his own?
Where is
I
Back to
can
Saturday
picture
X
him just
4?
going through like the E1 and E2 like textures that are just out, and him just cobbling together whatever.
All right, that was Mav 2
The Saturday
Dot
XE3
wad.
going to surface.
going to surface. There you go. By Tom Neff. It's the first level will be a 2 or 3 level mini episode based on ideas developed in Maverick.wad, which everyone said was beautiful but too big and ammo poor for 2 players. Instead of putting all these neat ideas into one big level, I'm breaking them up into episode. E1M1 is the arena with some surrounding corridors, central hide and seek, and little E1M4, which seems popular. It should be usable under 1.2 through 1.6 deathmatch rules. Although the flow of play will be, of course, slightly different. There are actually a couple of Hall of Mirror glitches visible in 1 or 2 complex spots, but doesn't affect gameplay. These people were champions. Just fuck it, ignore it. The exit switch is in the north central courtyard. There are hidden chain guns, blah, 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 blah. A few monsters that soften you up, or you can play without them. There's no nuke at your crushers, but you can rocket yourself to death if you insist. Okay. You'll probably segregate the weapons by difficulty level in the final product, but for now they're all there. There's definitely some tricks to learn on this level that will help your competitive advantage, switches for rising walls, etc. Nothing earth-shaking, but you'll want to play it solo beforehand so you don't find yourself fumbling with the enemy bearing down upon you. Thanks to Alan W. and Barry Bloom for helping with their comments during development. It's really cool. He wants you to know there's no permissions or anything in the standard text file format.
Sounds great.
This is Mav 2 M1.1.
Also, John, I just want to get this out there. Jolie has gone from like a bad mapper to just a mediocre one, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I remember someone in John's chat, I believe it was Brandon, straight up just challenged me to play
Brandon?
Julia's Yes.
Oh wow.
Masquerading as Mr. Francis T18, who was playtesting for TNT2. But, yeah. He straight up challenged me. He's like, hey, play this Julia map. It's good. I'm like, okay, I played it, and it just wasn't. So, there's that.
I like that, like, this center area just, like, is, like, it's just, like, traps players.
Yeah,
You know, for fighting in.
Yeah.
This is
exactly.
for fighting.
I think it's a map with rules. I feel like
Fight
it's,
zone.
I
This
feel
is
like it's a map with rules.
yeah. This is Mav 2, a deathmatch
Like
mini
that hockey
episode.
map or whatever.
Yeah, like the hockey map, yeah.
Mission 1, Target Center. Okay. It's a beta version of Mav 2, Mission 1. This is part of a preliminary version of the 3 or 4 mission mini episode. Designed for the ultimate Doom and Doom deathmatch enjoyment. It should be usable under 1.2 through 1.6. Any deathmatch ideas, blah, blah, blah. It's the same basically thing. That's the last one. The Target Center is a lightning level to get those deathmatch juices flowing. There's no places to hide, nowhere to go, just an open playing field surrounded by bleachers and a control room. You enter from one of the 4 ready rooms with a shotgun or chain gun, but all 4 ready room doors open together, so your enemy will have to spot you. There's minimal ammo. There's a plasma gun and a rocket launcher on the pipe stands. There's also a chainsaw. Upper control room will raise the rim of the field so that it becomes one way. You can get in, but you can't get out except by dying. If the switch is hit, it lasts until you exit the level. See how you like it. Okay, to exit the level, blah, blah, blah. Notice the red team, blue team, color decor. It's for like team deathmatch. No nuke at your colors. Blah, 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 nothing else interesting in the text file. This is Maverick.wad.
Maverick.
Man, did Logan Paul make this map?
Oh.
Or John McCain, or
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Dude,
Oh yeah, Top Gun. I was also thinking, isn't there also a movie called Maverick with what's his face? Outed as an anti-Semite. What was his name?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. There we go.
Shoutouts to Mel Gibbs.
Shout out.
Yeah,
to
shout
Mel
outs to
Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
What happened to that guy who was just
Let's get some pour one out for Mel Gibson.
Pour one out for Mel Gibson.
Can we all get Mel Gibson appreciation in the chat?
I deserve to be blown first before the jacuzzi. Oh, those tapes are great. Do these walls actually like absorb shots?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
interesting.
block it.
Nice.
That's cool. 94 occasionally showcasing like just the odd cool idea. There's a map that they used something like this in the fucking what's it called? Three's a Crowd, I think. Slipex thing. That map set has some really cool ideas in it. It's a shame they're all really front loaded.
that was a map.
Maverick is a Doom map, uses existing graphics. That's a new one from a fucking text file.
Existing graphics.
Features, doors, textures. I recently asked Doom players what they liked at deathmatch level. A lot of people made suggestions. After listening and thinking, I've designed a deathmatch level that should be challenging and fun. Textures are a feature. Okay? Textures are a feature.
It looks pretty decent.
Yeah. Maverick is divided into 5 zones. The maze, the shrine, the gallery, the computer room, and the arena. Each has a different theme, feel, or gimmick. You can play transporter games, sneak up on sniper's nest, play peekaboo behind walls, visible and invisible, play run and gun in a cloud of baddies, or just duke it out in the ring. It should be impossible to commit suicide except at easy level, where I do include a rocket launcher in the gallery. Some people enjoy using the rockets, which in case suicide is a side effect. Shotgun, chain gun, bullets, shells are supplied. There is a chainsaw somewhere. There are no mega monsters. The worst is some cacos in the arena at UV difficulty. Trooper, Sarge, Imps, Lost Souls are at it. Oh, one demo, no worry, he'll find you. Deathmatch exit is cooperative, requiring 2 players. A single player exit switch in the computer room is blocked off in multiplayer mode. To exit, press the sadder switch in the arena, then press the same kind of switch the far corner, blah, 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 blah. Note on the maze. Nothing else interesting. It took him 56 hours to make it. It was also made by Tom Neff. This is maxfrag.wad.
Also, John, that's basically what we did with Chinese backstab on XE3. Except instead of Maximum Doom, it was just a bunch of leftover whatevers.
What was it called?
Chinese
backstab on XE3.
Chinese back to Saturn XE3. Why is
It was
called that?
it was the first April Fool's release before Dark Scythe.
Oh, like it was like
It's way back in like
pirated?
2017. Yeah. Yeah, it was
Just
meant
a
to be just a
knockoff?
horribly bootlegged version.
Yeah.
It's got shit like Alfonso's accident.wad. Also, all of Alfonso's like smorgasbord is just in there for some reason. And then just a bunch of like random leftovers or just unfinished things. I'm saying way back in 2017 because that feels like it was 50,000 years ago, Donut.
It feels like 2020 lasted about 3 years now.
2020
We're in
was
our
its
third year
own.
of 2020.
2020 was a decade. This was maxfrag.wad by Brian Dunham. He, besides Doom, he bicycles, and he's an MBA student. Quite effective deathmatch level using responsive logical progression and mobility. That means you'll be running around like a bunch of squirrels on Prozac. Okay. Alright. well, you know. Single player, yeah, but probably only fun for a few minutes. Deathmatch, you betcha! Exclamation points. New sounds, yep. Great new weapon sounds. Trivia question. The sound of the plasma gun was sampled from what modern rock song? Hint, the name of the group makes it sound like they're a bunch of crying babies or fast youngsters. 2. Name the TV detective show the shotgun sample was taken from. Hint, it involved a radio-controlled airplane. New graphics, nope, and you're not going to get sued.
Fantastic.
There was a
Glad
moon-based
to know I'm
new
safe.
.wad that apparently only includes the text file. There's no map for it, I guess. But Chris Turner II made moonbase.wad, and that's a map, I guess. And then we have MC94UV.wad.
What?
Which looks like it's a deathmatch map. A very bad deathmatch map.
People put their signatures and stuff in maps a lot, but how many of them are gonna be gutsy enough to put their initials in the map itself, like in the playable area?
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely way more of a 90s thing. I think some people still put like their signatures or whatever, like in
Oh, yeah.
actual like map space. Like
Oh, yeah.
I think Zizzy does that a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who else does.
But like usually it's like out of bounds, like
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
lines set to always revealed.
Man, Mechadon has the best signature.
Megadon is the only map signature that I like. Every other map signature is lame.
Map symmetrical.
Damn.
That was MC
Strong words from
Microcomputer.wad.
Strong words from Tarnsman about map signatures.
What map signature have I ever used?
Mex is very very stylized. It's like that symbol.
Oh, no, that was the other map. Fine, but I'll go back and see what the custom sounds were in maxfrag.wad.
Symbol he uses as signature. I think that's just on like the textures.
Oh, maybe.
I think there's just a bunch of that around in like OTEX. I could be wrong on that.
I don't know what those are from. I don't really care.
For the longest time, I confused Ola Bjorling with Bjorn Ostman.
There you go.
So like I was confused
Oh yeah.
Ukiro with Vader.
Anyways,
Oh
so
yeah, it's Vader. Yeah.
anyways, so that the big symmetrical MC computer, actually that wasn't even the guy's initials. That was because it's microcomputer.wad is why that MC for there. The guy who made it was Cordaro Gustosi, and it is a deathmatch map originally developed for the official arena of the first Italian Doom Championship held on September 11th through the 25th of 1994, sponsored by MC Microcomputer, the leading Italian microcomputer magazine. That explains its name and the presence of the MC logo.
I was hoping it'd be referencing MC Hammer or something.
In the central octagonal hall. Octagonal. Okay.
Octagon.
It's octagon, but it starts with an H. It's octagonal.
It's octagon. It's got more phlegm involved.
It's got some octagons going on right now. The level is wide, very symmetrical, with 3 rings of long corridors which surround a central plaza. 4 carefully designed special entry points ensure optimal development of all players. All the major weapons are present, as well as some healing potions, lots of barrels, and a few monsters. Some nice tricks are played with switches, lifts, and lights, certain areas. It's usable for 4 players in Deathmatch 2.0. An exit switch is very hidden but supplied. However, the level is to be played on a fixed time base as enforced by the timer command line switch only in Doom 1.666.
Oh,
suggested-
ABG.
The suggested time adopted by the Italian Championships is 25 minutes. Interesting. Single player, but it's not fun. Blah, 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 blah. All the other standard stuff. You can distribute it, so there's no sue going on. This is megadeath.wad.
Single player, but it's not fun. Isn't that just Backside X?
Yeah, that is exactly.
Ooh.
Oh, I think this is just a sound pack.
Never made that sort of joke before.
Hasta la vista.
Looking at Backside X, can Vader come back and just make more stuff?
Oh, yeah,
if
it
it's
is
not
E2M
for
7.
Backside X.
See, I'm like always looking for the first maps. Oh, I've played this. We've played this, right? This looks like... Yeah, we played this.
I was gonna say E1M1. Yeah, we played it a ton of times.
Yeah, okay, this absolutely has been played. Yeah, okay.
Darn, still having a button bound to MDK.
Look, cholesterol kills.
Cyberdemon's too bulky.
Too bulky. All right, that was Megadeath.wad.
I thought I would think he would have a mechanical heart.
See, what's interesting is he's saying that this was specially designed, but it
Anybody could
wasn't.
say. Anybody could say all their shit's specially designed.
Specially designed shits.
Yeah. Anyways, so Blade made this. It's designed
The vampire
specifically. Apparently, that's what this guy's nickname was. It's designed specifically for deathmatch. It comprises. It's the ultimate deathmatch map. There's 4 zones: the atrium, the JSH zone, the arena, and the warp zone. There's also 2 secret rooms. Each zone has its own theme, secret, and strategy. Okay.
Well then this map has a lot of stuff in it, so we could study the Blade.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you guys were watching us
Shut
look
up.
at shitty maps. We were studying the Blade. I'm a little too drunk at the moment. Forgive me.
Megadeath was
Come
designed to
up
be
with that
played with monsters present. It incorporates the use of enhanced weapons. Oh, and so there was a D-hack that's not included with this. Interesting. After defeating the demons in Hell on Earth, so this was made after Doom 2, you finally discover the truth of Doom. The original invasion of the Phobos moonbase by the hordes from Hell was only possible because of a human traitor, an officer in the Space Marines like you. You have tracked him down after discovering his picture in the arena. And now,
Okay.
what? Okay, and now one thought is in your mind: to scatter his atoms to the depths of hell. It'll be your toughest mission yet, an assassination, and you'll have Earth's most advanced weaponry available to you. Guns with laser sights and silencers. Earth is counting on you. The final war of the world is about to begin on Mars versus Earth versus Hell. Prepare for Megadeath. Megadeath is solely designed for deathmatch matches, although other modes are supported. It is a highly strategic level designed first and foremost for depth of gameplay. Yeah, those giant wide open rooms for depth of gameplay. This level
they're pretty
rewards
deep.
rewards strategic players who take the trouble to learn its secrets. Enhanced weapon. Megadeath is an assassination mission and therefore gives you access to enhanced weapons. These incorporate silencers for the pistol and chain gun, and laser sight for the pistol and shotgun and chain gun. Laser sights are optional. The silencers only muffle the shots enough for it to hit your target without them hearing you.
Okay.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Hey man, like Doom is also a medium for make believe. All right.
Okay,
Quit pissing in this guy's cereal.
the laser sights are not used for the rocket launcher, plasma rifle, or BFG 9000 because these weapons have a blast radius and do not need precise aiming. But doesn't a shotgun have a spread? Okay. Yeah, okay. Laser sights will auto dim when you enter darkened areas to avoid giving your position away. Smiley face. Like with the real thing, if you keep your trigger down on the pistol, shots will tend to wander after the first one. It's best to release the trigger after each shot. It also applies to the chain gun. Short control burst.
This is getting really in depth.
This is oh my lord.
Way more than it needs to be.
I secretly love text files that do this shit. I like when they try to like doomsplain. It's so good. I love it.
Additional credits. Ari, whose zone.wad was the basis for the Atrium. Okay, so that was something else that had been previous.
Oh,
Okay,
hey.
that's where we see it. Okay.
Everything's a remix, everybody.
Yep. Single player, boring, cooperative, yawn, deathmatch. Yes. You got 8 S's in there. The ultimate deathmatch wad. Difficulty settings, yes, 1 through 5. 5 is not advised if you want to live. Instructions to activate the laser sights, type laser on at the DOS prompt. This will work for all Doom levels. To switch the laser sights off, type laser off at DOS prompt.
Is it like a DUSF merge?
I guess so.
Ooh. Like is there like a batch file in there that like does like a DEUSF, like a lot of old stuff contained like DEUSF.exe, which does like the sprite merging and stuff.
Yeah. This WAD should not be judged by playing it in single player or cooperative modes, but if you insist on playing it this way, then try skill 4 on deathmatch. For action oriented kill everything that moves, try skill 1. For a more strategic game, try skill 3. The warp zone is not designated as a combat zone. It is best used as a mean to access the weapons and power-ups. This level is designed that you can listen to where monsters and warp sounds are, and you can judge where your opponent is. PC used accelerated 486 DX266. Build time 80 hours. Doomed the real thing was used. Okay.
Is that 80 hours just for like the map itself, or just like all the other shit as well?
80
like
hours. 80
it?
hours. Okay, man.
It's what it feels like when you play it.
Anyone may distribute this PWAD provided that no charge of any type is made for it, and the following files are included unaltered. Trouble.
Well, that's one thing fulfilled, unaltered, but the other one.
No, it's not, because I only have 2 of the files that he lists here.
Oh shit!
I don't have dmgraph.exe. I don't have laseron.bat. I don't have laseroff.bat. I don't have redchaingun.gif. I don't have redpistol.gif. And I don't have redshot.gif.
Oh shit!
Okay. Disclaimer: I will not be held responsible for any damage done to your hardware, software, personal relationships, or your state of mind by the use of these files.
Well, this map caused me to break up with my girlfriend. So
yeah, there you go. So warning.
He's not responsible.
Shit.
Warning, the reading the following may significantly enhance your enjoyment of the level. Atrium has 2 lifts, operated by pushing 1 switch. This is just fucking descriptions of everything in the map. I don't give a shit about this. The JSH zone has 2 fake walls. Okay, cool. Arena has many secrets. Warp zone. Blah, 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 blah. Players are finding it frustrating to navigate the path after the barrels are destroyed. I provide a faint visual path on the floor. Good for you. Secret Room. Megadeth has been extensively play tested. A lot of effort went into it. Just remember that.
Okay.
This is megamaze.wad. Megamaze.
Oh no.
So we had Big Maze, and this is like the evolution of that.
Oh god. Maybe it's more like.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, what the? Wait, what? JT was here. What?
Okay.
What's the map? Oh, there's more. Oh God.
Best map. Best map.
They have the entire thing.
Tarns, it's cheating. You gotta play it.
No.
DDT. Is it genuinely every single line is flagged as visible at start?
No.
No.
I
He
DDT'd.
DDT'd.
Yeah, I DDT'd. To see if there was an exit, which there's not.
What? Oh, that. Wait, no, are you sure?
Yeah, I don't see an exit anywhere. I'm looking.
It's not a different color.
I don't know.
Or I guess not like an auto. If you're doing like the regular, doing colors
Like
automatic.
blue or something.
Yeah, but like that's like the custom colors in Zedo. If you probably I think if you switch it to one of the
Yeah.
presets like this, it won't highlight it.
Yeah, I'd have to change that. Man, the vocals in this Charmless Man MIDI, Jesus Christ. Oh, there was an exit. Okay, I lied.
God, you know what I hate? Like my brain's still going back to get up, come on, get down with the Christmas, and it's continually writing lyrics.
All right, I think that's the last map we're gonna do tonight. That was the Mega Maze. It was megamaze.wad. It was made by Justin Ward. I live in New York. Don't know on IRC. JT stands for nothing at all. It just looks good. I like email. Please send me some. And for those of you who say to leave the computers to adults, I am 13 and can DEU program and surf the net just as well as anybody else.
Oh shit! 13-year-old Doom Mapper Club. What up?
Okay, description. Really big maze, a few good sniper points, and a pretty good secret area. First level is really...
Deathmatch map.
It is. First level is really just a signature. You'll see what I mean. I put it first rather than second so people can actually see it. Also be warned that there are exactly 4 deathmatch starts in E1M1 just right next to each other. So like I said, it's really just a sig level. Agree not to shoot until E1M2. Additional credits to Rick Kelly because he likes his music, and Martin, not pronouncing that because he likes the sounds. Single player, but it's not made for it. Co-op, but it's not made for it. Deathmatch, that's what it was made for. No enemies, it's a deathmatch WAD. I wanted to put them in, but I couldn't get it to work for new graphics. Demos replace. One, yes, and it does pertain to this PWAD. Okay, I don't know what the fuck demo it is. Base, new level from scratch. Known bugs. I hate bugs. There aren't any at all.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
That's some confidence right there.
Known build time. A few months to develop on paper. Under 2 hours. Under 2 hours to actually DEU it.
Standing,
Okay.
sitting there with an empty
Okay.
page graph paper, like, fuck, I can't.
What do I
get
add
it
to
right.
this maze?
Hey, I was definitely a paper drafter when I was that young.
Yes, but would
so-
you have taken a few months? to
Probably
draft?
not.
To
Like
drop.
maybe a
drop.
day. I had a lot of free time.
Come on, it's a maze, man. It's a maze. Okay, come on. You can do whatever you want with it as long as you give him proper credits. Actually, to the above, I have no copyright on it at all. Legally, you can do whatever you want with it, but I appreciate that you pay attention to my feelings. I do the other author's requests, and I hope you do.
What a good kid.
Pay attention to my feelings. That sounds like everyone on Twitter.
Oh,
Pay attention to my feelings. He was the first Twitter user before it was Twitter.
BSS numbers, it'll probably end up on a few. I don't really know. I don't really care. BBS bothers me. The net is so much better. Other,
Now
email
picturing
me.
Pay attention to my feelings in that Trump voice.
Pay attention to my feelings.
I can't do it.
Everybody, okay, everybody should pay attention to my feelings.
Okay.
I wasn't elected again.
Um,
I'm very sad.
the next file on the list is called Mike 2.wat. I'm not gonna play it, but it is another deathmatch map. Swamper tested it to death. I just would like to point out that it continues the wonderful trend of the play information, where deathmatch is listed as heaven! Exclamation point. All right, that was the first half of Maximum Doom. I think we're about halfway through it.
Mm.
It's a thing. The text files honestly have been more. There's hasn't been like a really good level yet. There hasn't been like a this was a pretty solid level.
Infinity.
Well, yeah,
was
Infinity.
good,
I'm sorry, yeah, Infinity was pretty solid.
Yeah.
But besides that, there hasn't really been. But the text files have consistently had at least a few gems in them. Everybody enjoy your night. Goodbye.
Yep, for sure.